hope you are all well. Hello if you are new here. I've had quite a big jump in subscribers from last week, so if that's you, hello, welcome, so lovely to have you here. I'm really into organising at the minute, which I'm not that surprised about because whenever I feel out of control, like the world just generally feels at the minute, I always turn to organising to try and regain a little bit of control. So I've been organising everything. And while I'm really into that, I thought it would be a good idea this week to talk about hobby capsule wardrobes, because that side of my capsule wardrobe is in serious need of some organisation, and I can talk you through how I curate hobby capsule wardrobes and hopefully share some tips with you as well. So if you don't already know, my hobbies are horse riding. I've ridden since before I can remember. I can't even remember being put on a horse for the first time. It's probably the most consistent thing in my life. And the other things that I really like to do are I like to run. Been doing a lot more of that lately. I like to do yoga and I like to ski as well. So I keep those wardrobes very separate from my everyday capsule wardrobe. I feel like hobbies can be so difficult to manage from a wardrobe point of view. It's really hard to know how much is the right amount of stuff to have, how to choose quality over quantity and building that up over time, especially if you're just starting out with something new, and figuring out what your own personal style is too. That took me years for each one of my hobbies. Over the years, I've had to figure out my own version of enough for each one of my hobbies and really dive into what my personal style is for that. It's taken years. I used to own tons and tons of stuff for everything that I was into. Everything was really poor quality, so it wasn't lasting me very long. I used to wear the kinds of things that I thought I should be wearing instead of the kinds of things that I actually wanted to be wearing. Or, you know, I'd wear things that other people who I admired were wearing, so I just try and be like them instead of figuring out what my own version was. I've learnt a lot along the way, and it's all off the back of my everyday capsule wardrobe, which you can see behind me, which I have talked through at length in another video, so I'll leave a link to the description in the description for that. But today I thought it'd be a good idea if I go and get my hobby capsule wardrobe drawer. I don't keep it in my bedroom, I keep it in a drawer on the landing. If I go and get that, empty out and just maybe try and tidy it up a little bit and talk through it with you and share some tips so that hopefully you can make some changes to your own hobby wardrobes as well. So the way that this drawer is not greatly organised at the minute is I've got all the horse riding stuff here in this basket, running and yoga stuff, so workout stuff here, and then ski stuff lives in here, but that's actually workout stuff. So I'm just gonna empty it all out and get it organised properly and then give you a little run through. So this is what I would consider the core of my ski wear capsule wardrobe. Now there are some things that I don't keep in that drawer, stuff like my ski boots, my helmet, and what else have I got for skiing? I think that's it. But this is just the core of the wardrobe. And I think with skiing, that is the hobby that took me the longest to figure out what my own personal style was, instead of just looking to what everyone else was wearing and trying to fit in with that as such. But the main point with hobby capsule wardrobes is to try and infiltrate your 3 style keywords. If you haven't already got those, then have a think about what they are. And if you want an entire walkthrough of this process, the one that I use, I'll leave a link to my How to Build a Year-Round Capsule Wardrobe ebook, which is designed to take you through the entire process step by step. And building a hobby capsule wardrobe is exactly the same as building a year-round normal wardrobe for yourself. The first thing to do is to figure out what your personal style actually is and decide on what 3 keywords you're going to have. Mine at the minute are cozy, simple, and I think casual, maybe romantic. Yeah, they're my 3. This represents that for me, maybe not the romantic side of it for skiing. It's a really simple wardrobe. I like to wear merino wool for skiing because you don't smell as much in merino wool. It will last a lot longer. I find that these 2 base layers pretty much last me for an entire week. I may get a second set for next year. I'm not quite sure yet. Mid layer, just the one, again, that's made of wool, so it's so much more sweat resistant. It means I can have a lot less. And we've got base layer bottoms, a pair of merino wool socks, again, just 1 pair. Could probably do with another pair, but for now it's been totally fine because I've gone for a high quality material. It makes such a difference to have better quality but less. It just means that it takes longer maybe to build up a higher quality wardrobe, which isn't always an option for people, or if you're really impatient like me, it just means that you have to wait. But I found that it's always worth the wait. Then salopettes and a pair of gloves. I did sell my ski jacket at the end of this holiday because I have decided that I want to go for an all-in-one next year. I think I'm going to be a lot warmer in that. That is pretty much it for ski wear. I found that having not as little as possible, but not falling into that trap of thinking that you have to have a different outfit for every day, or you need loads and loads of stuff. Paying attention to what I actually wear, what I actually need, has helped me dwindle it down to these few pieces. That's definitely been key for me. On to running and yoga. This is probably a bigger wardrobe than my ski stuff because I like to think about, price per use and also how often I'm wearing stuff. So there's, I go skiing once, maybe twice a year if I'm lucky. So there's no point in having this giant expensive ski wardrobe when I'm only going to be wearing it for 1, maybe 2 weeks of the year. Whereas this stuff I wear a lot more often, and you'll notice that the mid layer, you might not notice, and the base layer, those 2 tops have been left in because I do like to cross those over. With anything in my wardrobe, I like it to be as versatile as possible. So if it can do more than 1 job, that's incredible. This is very simple and this lasts me all year. So I've got the base layer top for when it's cold. I've got a summer vest which I only wear when it's really hot because I much prefer to have my arms covered. It's just a personal style thing, and I don't like that tight workout kind of look. Like I said, one of my keywords is comfy, so I put comfort above anything else. I wear this when it's really cold and I go for a run. These shorts are actually new. It has taken me a year to find some nice shorts that aren't all up around down there, and to tie and not, you know, high-waisted enough. These ones, I'm really, really pleased with them, and I know loads of you are going to ask where I've got them from. They are Stella McCartney for Adidas, and yeah, absolutely love them. Really, really comfy. Another long sleeve top, because I just love wearing longer sleeve stuff when I'm working out, is this Nike stretchy long sleeve thing with a little hood. And then I have 2 pairs of long yoga pants. Again, because I just prefer to have my body covered. Might wear that little headband to run in sometimes. Pair of trainers, which don't live up here, live downstairs. And that's it. Good to go. The last one is horse riding stuff. So I probably ride 5, sometimes 6 days a week, depends if it's competing season, in which case we'll be going to shows at weekends as well. I actually didn't say, I probably do yoga maybe twice a week, probably 2 runs a week. Definitely try and exercise every day, even if it's just a walk, but like a run or a yoga or a HIIT, maybe 5 days a week, sometimes 6, just to give you an idea of how much I've got for what I actually do. I mean, I do work from home, I'm here all the time, so washing isn't difficult for me. I think if I was having to go out to work and washing was a lot more tricky, then probably I would need more. But again, it's all about working around your own lifestyle and finding what is the right fit for you, what feels good for you. So the horse riding stuff, because I know not all of you are horsey, some of you are, and I know that you'll be interested in it. 1 hoodie, a scarf to keep me warm because I'm always cold, one pair of breeches, but 1 pair of very good Picure breeches, if anyone needs a recommendation. These have lasted me over 5 years and I absolutely love them. I've never found the need for another pair. A-okay with just that one. They're really, really hard wearing. T-shirt, 2 t-shirts, yep, black one and a grey one, a long sleeve polo neck tee and a white shirt. I have a pair of wellies that I wear up to the yard, obviously they don't live up here, and a pair of riding boots as well. And that's it. Not very much really, but it's, you know, it's what works for me, and I've found that I'm really, really happy with it. Discarding everything was the first step for me once I wish that had been the first step for me. I wish I'd figured out my personal style before I started discarding stuff. I did the Marie Kondo life-changing magic of tidying up method, and I absolutely love that method, but I really wasn't in touch with my personal style at the time, so just asking myself what made me happy, what brought joy. I had a lot of body confidence issues around that, and I didn't feel good in any of my clothes, so I ended up getting rid of a lot and then just replacing it with more expensive stuff and thinking that that would make me happy. That really didn't. I really needed to drill down what my personal style was, and that is why that section is probably the most important part of my ebook and why it goes at the beginning, because once you've figured out what your personal style is, you're away. That is the bulk of it, of what you need to do in order to build any kind of capsule wardrobe, because you'll know what's right for you, you'll know what isn't right for you, and building it is really, really easy after that. I hope that was useful for you, and hopefully you're ready to tackle your own hobby capsule wardrobes. If you do, please tag me in on Instagram because I love seeing that. I'm at Jessica Rose Williams over there if you don't already follow me. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed having a little look around my hobby, capsule wardrobes, and seeing how I do things. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos and you haven't already, because it really helps to support this channel and our community that is so beautifully building right now. But yeah, thank you for watching, lots and lots of love, and I will see you soon. Ha ha ha.